Yes people, so welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to reveal some of my deepest, darkest secrets. Nah, just kidding. Basically, I'm asking ChatGPT for 5 deep questions to ask me, and I'm going to answer them to let you know a bit about who I am and why you should fucking vibe with me, because I'm a fucking legend. Anyway, let's get into it. So, here we have a phone. And basically, this is the prompt I'm going to say to it. This is all going to be one take, so let's get into it. Hello, Mr. ChatGPT. Can you please give me 5 deep questions to answer for my YouTube channel? They don't all have to be deep and depressing, they can be like upbeat too, But give me 5 questions to answer for my YouTube channel for my new video. It's currently doing its thing. Okay. These are some deep questions. So, the first question is, if I keep living exactly how I am right now for the next 5 years, where would I end up? Now, to be brutally honest with myself, where would I end up? I think every day I do something, each and every day, that pushes me towards my goals, my dreams and my aspirations. So I feel like if I kept doing what I'm doing every single day, I would eventually get to where I want to get to. Saying that though, I could definitely be doing more, and I know within myself could definitely be doing more. Just the last week or so, I've been feeling so burnt out. Like, I'm pushing through it, like I'm getting stuff done. But for example, yesterday, for the first time in years, I fell asleep during the middle of the day. I got up, went to the gym nice and early, felt productive. Was really struggling in the gym for some reason, but I was like, okay, maybe it's just one of the off days. Went to the jacuzzi, was thinking this might relax me a little bit, make me feel a bit more uplifted. Walked home, and man, I felt like a zombie, honestly. I felt like, oh my god, I felt dead. And yesterday I completely collapsed. Just from 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock, I slept completely, even though I slept like 7 or 8 hours the night before, so I don't know what happened. I woke up, went straight to training, and then came back, made some food, watched a movie, and then slept again for another 10 hours. So I've been dealing with a little bit of burnout, I feel, the last week or so. But if I keep doing the things that I'm doing, even though not every day I'm seeing results in terms of like maybe financially, but like I feel in my soul, I feel happy, I feel productive, I feel like I'm striving towards what I want to be. And I feel like in 5 years' time, if I keep doing what I'm doing every single day, the amount of content I'm putting out, the amount of work I do in the gym, the amount of work I do on the football pitch, the amount of work I do mentally, the amount of just knowledge I'm picking up each and every day of people, of learning, of studying, I will make it to where I want to get to. And that would be a full-time content creator with freedom to roam the world. That is where I see 5 years from now, if I keep doing everything I'm doing every single day, and maybe just add a bit more, because to be honest, I'm not perfect. There is days I can definitely do more. Like, some days I just don't want to do anything, and I struggle mentally sometimes, so I just lie in bed for the whole day. And I might send a few emails or reply to a few DMs and stuff like that, but I don't actually get out of bed and just fucking get after the day. So yeah, that's where I think I might be in 5 years' time, if I keep working hard and keep my head on this swivel, you know what I mean? So that is a good first question. Now, let me get into question 2. This is proof as well. These are the questions. I don't know if that is focusing or not, but they're the questions. Number 2, what version of me am I trying to escape from? Wow. That is another fucking deep question. I suppose if I'm trying to escape from myself, I definitely get comfortable sometimes in my surroundings and in my day-to-day life, and I don't like really straying outside of that, because sometimes it makes me feel anxious. But I would like to escape that. I would like to be less anxious about different things in my daily life that just freak me out a little bit. Like, I'm comfortable doing what I do every day, but like sometimes I need to just step out into the world. Like, by posting on YouTube and stuff, that's a big thing this year. Like, I've just fucking said fuck it, I'm just going after it. And like sometimes I say, I don't really care what people think, but I know deep down in my soul when I post something or like when I do something, I'm like, what is like such and such thinking, like someone around me. But I actually, like, I know in my brain, I actually don't care what anyone thinks. So why am I so scared to do what I want to do because of what other people think? Because if I continue on that way for the rest of my life, I will just die miserable because I was too concerned about what other people think instead of just doing what I love and trying things and making a fool of myself and just having a fucking laugh and just having a good time. So I'd like to escape probably that comfort and that fear of judgment. I think I'm also a very avoidant person. It kind of links in with the comfort, I suppose, that I would like to stop avoiding things and people so much, like, and things like that. I avoid a lot of stuff, like when I don't like a situation or I don't like the way I'm feeling with a person and things like that. I avoid it, and it's probably not the best thing to do. But even in relationships, in everyday life, friendships, different things like that, I tend to avoid things because it just is easier. So I do that sometimes too. They are a few things I would like to escape from. Number 3 is, what would I do if nobody was judging me? If no one was judging me, I would probably do a lot of things. I would definitely start streaming because, I don't know, I feel like it's so cool. Imagine me and you just chatting on a live stream and just like you getting to know me properly and I'm getting to know you properly with no cutting, no filters, no bullshit, just me and you chatting, having a good time. I definitely think that's something I'd do if nobody was judging me. What else would I do? I definitely would try record more in public. For example, in my gym, for instance, like you can't record in my gym. There's signs up saying please don't record for other people's privacy. But I would like to record in the gym and record more of my life because my life is a lot in the gym, a lot playing football, being active out and about. Like that is a lot of my life, and I don't get to show that part of my life as much because I am a little bit nervous about bringing my camera out in public, especially in a small town where like everyone kind of knows who you are. Not in an arrogant way, but like my town is small. I know everyone knows me. That's just the way it is. And I would love to just be able to freely just vlog every single day, just record whatever's going on, and not have a care in the world pretty much about what anyone would have to say. Other than that though, people judge me, I don't really care. Like, you either like me or you don't like me, and it's probably not going to upset me too much if you don't like me, because either I don't care or I probably don't like you either, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I'm fine with that. There's a lot of people out there in the world anyway that just don't like people who are trying to do something for themselves anyway. So I don't really care if you don't like me or people are judging me that much. But that's definitely just an avoiding thing as well. Not just going out and fucking recording in public. But I'll get there someday. I just need to do it more somewhere else first, I think, before I get to being comfortable with myself. Just fucking getting out there and into the world and fucking vlogging and shit. So, number 4, what am I proud of that nobody sees? You know what, actually, the last few years I'm extremely proud of myself. I was really struggled with my mental health for years, and I'm not gonna lie and say it's all me, but like 90% of where I am now today is because of me and how I've reframed my mind and how I've worked on myself and different things like that. Like, I've put myself out of such dark places and have launched myself in towards my passions, my dreams, my aspirations, and things that make me happy. And I found out how to deal with my emotions and different things like that. So that's something I'm definitely proud of. Another thing is the way I look out for people, like people who are my close friends. Without them even knowing it, I look out for them so much. If I see something go on that I don't like, I'll try to deal with it before it even gets to them, or like if they need something, like I'm just there, like anytime, any place, whatever the weather, I'm there. I'm such a good person to have as a friend, I feel. That's something I don't feel like everyone sees, but I know myself that I'm proud of that. And another thing is I lead by example. I like to think I do anyway, in like my relationships, my friendships, how I talk to people, how I treat people, and like in football, for example, this year I'm 22 years of age and I've been made captain of my club, which is like a huge thing for me, because if you're captain of your club, especially so young like I am, I feel like that means people like look at you, you know, for a lift, or like they respond well to you, or they know they can rely on you. And I feel like that is something that I'm extremely proud of, that I can set standards and people, you know, react to me and how I carry myself. And sometimes I'm not the loudest person in a room, but it's just the way I carry myself and go about my day-to-day life that I feel I'm proud of anyway. And also for this content stuff, I've been doing this for like fucking 4 or 5 years between TikTok. Although I don't have millions and millions of followers, I have never stopped. I've just keep going and keep going and keep going, delaying that gratification, because I know in my head, I know in a few years down the line, like I will get to where I want to be. Like I am deluded in a way. I'm proud of that, because it's so easy to give up on stuff you love because you don't see results. But then why are you giving up when you don't see results? Because results don't always come instantly. You know what I mean? You have to delay that gratification. And I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of how I treat people and how I live my life, I guess. I try to be a good person. There are a few things that a lot of people don't see, but I feel it in my heart. Now, number 5, the last question. If everything works out, what does my life actually look like? What does my life actually look like? Okay. Well, I absolutely love traveling. I love meeting new people, experiencing new cultures, seeing new places, and the freedom I feel within. I love that, and I want to see the world because I just find it so cool. Been to a few places already, and it's just like, oh, my soul just feels like fucking enlightened when I travel. So if everything works out and I get to where I want to be, that is one thing I'll do, is travel the whole world to the places I want to go to, and just try bring you along with me. If I make it to where I want to be, I will also take care of the people who took care of me, because they deserve the world. And also I would give back to people, because someone in my position, for example, if I know if I make it in a couple of years' time and there's someone in a similar position to I am now, I know how much a helping hand or just a little kick in the butt saying, come on man, you got this, I can help you. You know, I feel like that would be so huge for me right now. But yeah, I want to help people, whether it's financially. I would love to be able to just say, okay, I want to help all these people get better, get help, whatever. That's definitely something I would love to do, is give back to people. What else? Traveling, giving back to people, and just trying to spread positivity and smile, you know, because we only get one go around. What's the point in living it miserably? I know shit happens, but like, just fucking have a good time, man. That's kind of what I think, if everything works out. I don't know if I'd live in Ireland or not either, because this country is very hard to live in for young people in terms of like the cost of living, etc., and opportunities and stuff like that. So I do think I would probably not live here, or not be settled here anyway. Maybe I'd come back in a few years, have kids here, but I think I would go to another country and set that as my home base. Maybe Cyprus, Paphos, that place has a fucking special place in my heart. So maybe I'd have like a home base there and travel the world from Cyprus, because it's in a pretty good location, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, that's a little bit about me, I suppose. Getting a bit deeper, just raw, relatable, fucking who I am. And if you enjoyed this video, or you want to see more videos like this, or you just want to see more content from me, please leave a comment and subscribe and just let me know, because it's really hard to get engagement these days. So show a brother some love, you know, and I will continue to push myself out of my comfort zone and keep creating content for you lot. So yeah, lots of love, thank you, and peace out, motherfuckers. Yeah.